On this episode of Bulldog TV, we take a look at how a piece of KC history is being restored. We meet a new teacher here at Grandview. We learn how to bake a sweet treat, take a look on how you can save lives, and we check out the new attendance policy.
I'm Cree Hill.
And I'm Maya Christensen-Wright.
And this is Bulldog TV. Kansas City is full of rich history, and a local businessman has purchased an old castle that he is restoring. Even better than that, he has hired two of Miss Houston's broadcasting students to help document the progress. Eris dove deeper into this client-connected project.
One part of Grandview is seeing that each person gets experience in their field of interest. Recently, a landmark in Kansas City, Sauer Castle, has been bought by a new owner and is being restored to its former glory. Two students in Broadcasting 2 are working with a local teacher and historian, Diane Houston, to document the restoration of the castle in order to gain real-world experience outside of school, and even better, while also getting paid. Built in 1873 for Anthony Sauer and his family, the home was in the family for nearly a century and then passed on to an antiquer by the name of Bud Wyman. After leaving Bud's care, it was passed on to the great-great-grandson of the original owner and has thus faced extreme neglect. But recently, Sauer Castle was bought by a businessman, Mike Heitman, who commissioned Miss Houston into overseeing documentation of the renovations. Houston went to her GHS juniors, Maya Christensen-Wright and Keegan Adcock, two students in her Broadcasting 2 class.
Miss Houston got me involved in Sauer Castle because she talked about it a lot during ELA class last year, and it got me interested in the story. And then this year she was like, we have an opportunity presented to restore the castle and document it, so it was interesting.
I didn't really know too much about the history and the backstory behind the castle. So Houston really introduced me to all the cool stuff and how the previous owner was. But now, after working on it for so long, I've gotten a newfound interest.
A local Kansas City historian, Miss Houston has advocated for the restoration of the castle for years, going so far as to even confronting the former owner over the neglect of the house.
After I'd written about Sauer Castle, the owner became very upset that I was not telling his side of the story. He invited me to come out so he could prove me wrong. I never got to even go inside. He just walked me around the house and was telling me he was going to do all of this work, and he had been working on it for years and people were being too hard on him. He did not prove me wrong.
This experience has even caught the attention of various news stations, including Fox 4, and we learned just how that experience can benefit them.
I learned the different camera angles because I struggle with tight shots. I can get wide shots, but I struggle with tight shots. So I just watched her work and how she got the tight shots, and how listening to the people speak will tell you what B-roll and what shots you need to get.
Keegan and Maya state that they have had a great experience working on the documentary, and they hope to do more like this in the future. And Miss Houston is very eager to see the restoration in full swing. In case you're interested in seeing the progress at hand, visit their YouTube channel, Saving Sauer Castle, which they will be updating monthly. This is Eris Turner with Bulldog TV.
It is so cool that history is being kept alive and that you and Keegan get to be a part of it.
It has been such a fun experience. Another part of history has just happened here at Grandview. Grandview's very own 4x1 team, Lariah Tucker, Imani Anderson, Jordan McGee, and Lauren Johnson were honored at the Win for KC sporting event at T-Mobile Center as state champions. And Jordan was also awarded as a state champion in long jump. Congratulations, girls.
We all need credits to graduate, and we have to be in school to actually earn the credit. Hannah explained our attendance policy, so let's go check it out.
At Grandview High School, we have a great amount of students that show up late. I'm sure you know about the attendance requirements, but let's go over it. Grandview students cannot pass a class without more than 5 absences in that current class. Do not worry, our lenient staff and principal has allowed students to make absences using Saturday school and attendance appeals. Attendance appeals allows you to write a form that states why you were absent and when. There are letters that show up on your Tyler Sys that states which type of absent you were. C meaning cut or skip class, A meaning a regular absence.
Teachers will take attendance in class when you're there on time. You get a tardy if you are in the first 5 minutes late after the bell rings. Then If you're in class, then you're just marked present. If you're absent, the teachers mark absent. If you're here for every class period, except for one, then that A that's an absence, turns into a cut. But other than that, and then your parents need to call in to give you a verified absence, and then those are V's.
When submitting your attendance appeals, don't forget to use documentation like doctor's notes as proof. To refrain from being marked absent, show up before the late bell rings at 7:35. Miss Katie May, our secretary, says she sees about 150 students in the morning. To make the process easier, she has a few words.
The best way to get in faster is your plastic ID. The phones don't scan as quick. Sometimes they take a little longer, but if everyone has their IDs, it makes the line go down faster.
Let's make our mornings quick and easy. This is Hannah Franklin on Bulldog TV.
One credit that you need to graduate is a fine art credit. And guess what? We have a new art teacher. Let's meet Miss Nelson.
Joan Nelson, a new teacher at GHS, has had a very eventful life. Bulldog TV went through a deep dive of her life, seeing just what got her into art, why she decided to teach at Grandview, and where life has taken her through the years. Mrs. Nelson grew up in Springfield, Missouri, and knew from a young age that she wanted to travel the world and teach. She has degrees in communications and education, and has traveled and taught in 7 different places around the world, including Africa, El Salvador, and Malaysia.
Well, I moved to Africa right after I got married. We went there initially as missionaries, and then we also worked for non-governmental organizations and started our own business.
Raised around art, Nelson states that her biggest artistic influence growing up was her mother, who also happened to be an art teacher. She states that moving around the world and experiencing different cultures has allowed her love of art and creativity to blossom further. She states that each culture has such unique ways of looking at the world and representing what they believed.
Community is a big one. Community is done differently. So if you want to get together with someone, you have to plan it way out in advance and make sure it's all good. That's hard, whereas it's more spontaneous in Africa. And then there are a lot of rules around everything in America, and in Africa, you, in some ways, not always, but in some ways you kind of feel more free to do what you want to do.
Nelson actually joined the GHS family last year as a substitute covering for a prior teacher who had to leave in the middle of the year. She let us know what that transition was like.
Actually, I felt like it's part of the reason that I wanted to come, because when I came into the classroom, I felt like they just need someone who can help them finish out the year strong. And so it wasn't like this big daunting task if I had to plan everything, but just help you guys have someone who'd be there every day, help you get some projects done, and like finish on a good note type thing. That was what I was thinking.
She looks forward to teaching here in the years to come, and has stated that one of her greatest delights as an art teacher is when she sees students beaming with pride over a piece of art they've created. There is a sense of accomplishment when you create something with your hands, and that she is thrilled to be a part of an amazing art team here at GHS. The other teachers challenge her to become a better educator, and together they love helping students explore the many opportunities in this field. The future is bright for the GHS Arts.
Good. See, that looks so nice.
This is Eris Turner and Whitney Smith with Bulldog TV.
Welcome to Grandview High School, Miss Nelson. There are so many new and exciting things happening this year.
One of those things includes a first-year boys volleyball team. Stop and talk to Coach Gaddy in room 315 for more information. Practice will begin March 5th. Bring yourself and a friend.
Valentine's Day is coming up very soon, and instead of getting that generic candy, give someone something made at home. Maya is going to show us how to make some truffles.
Scratch the regular chocolate off your Valentine's gift list this year. Instead, make these super easy Oreo cheesecake truffles. The first thing you're going to want to do is grab all the ingredients shown on the screen. First, take all your Oreos and add them to your food processor a small amount at a time. Grind these until they are crumbly consistency. Once all the Oreos have been grinded up, add them to a bowl. Now you're going to add 12 ounces of melted cream cheese to your Oreo mixture. Once the dough is formed, place them into your fridge for 30 minutes. While waiting, add your chocolate melt, your preferred color and brand, to a bowl and melt in the microwave in 45-second intervals. Once the chocolate has melted and your dough is ready, set up your stations for decorating. Place the dough into the different melted chocolates. You can do this by putting it on a fork or just spooning the chocolate around the ball. To get the drizzle effect, just take some melted chocolate and place it on a fork and move it around. Add sprinkles and you're done. A super simple and sweet anytime dessert or gift. Maya Christensen Wright, Bulldog TV.
Those looked amazing, Maya.
They were pretty delicious. This month is all about love, and there's no better way to spread love than by helping save lives. Tyler and Hannah have a story on how we can give back.
I'm at this year's first blood drive. We have had a great turnout. Lots of people have showed up to donate their blood, and all of it will stay inside the Grandview community.
On January 25th, NHS hosted its second blood drive for this school year.
So anytime a student is able to donate or a community member is able to come here to donate, that stays here for the patients, our loved ones that live here in the Grandview area. NHS has been a part of the blood drive, community blood drive, for many years. So when I stepped in this year, my goal was to not only see where our numbers were at, but my goal is to improve from this year to next year.
This year's blood drive was a huge success, with many students and even teachers coming to donate. Many students came along with their friends, and all of this blood will go back to the Grandview community and help save lives.
My friends are like, hey, you should donate blood, so here I am donating blood.
While it was scary for some, the staff was a huge help in creating a safe and a comforting environment.
Breathe, relax, chill, clear your mind, put music in, yeah.
Don't look at the needle and just stay calm and focused and just squeeze the squeezy.
Overall, this blood drive was a massive success, and there will be another drive in the fall next school year. NHS does have other exciting plans for this school year.
What we have coming up is we will be doing a Valentine's Day rose sale, and so those will be $3 a piece.
This has been Tyler Isaacson and Ariana Love with Bulldog TV.
Giving out blood is such an easy way to help others in our community. And another way to help out your own school community is by voting on who gets pied. During your lunch shift, stop by the table and put some money in the principal's bucket on who you want to see get pied in the face. Voting closes on February 15th.
Well, food is one thing you're not supposed to have around your computer, and that includes pie. At Bulldog TV, we always want to give you tips to help you with your computers. So let's check out this week's tech tip.
Tech tips.
This is Whitney Smith, here with today's tech tip.
Are you tired of being in the middle of an assignment and the dictionary pops up because you clicked just a little too hard? I've got some good news for you. Here's how you can remove it for good. First, go to System Settings, found at the bottom of your screen, and open it. Next, scroll down the settings options to find the trackpad settings and click it. Once you've clicked the trackpad settings, find the lookup and data detectors and click the off setting. You have successfully removed the pesky dictionary pop-up from your computer.
That's it for this week's tech tip. Have a great day.
This has been Tech Tips.
Well, it's that month again, the month of love. Naya hit the hallways to see how Bulldogs will be spending their Valentine's Day.
I'm Naya Gaitan, looking in on what Grandview High School has planned for Valentine's Day. What's your name?
My name is Clayton Lane Rainey.
Okay, what do you have planned for Valentine's Day?
I don't know, just gonna sit at home, maybe conduct some music.
And what's your favorite candy?
Oh, gotta love them Jolly Ranchers. I crunch them.
Yeah. And what do you got planned for Valentine's Day?
If I had a Valentine, I would get them like some custom glitter roses. I would paint them black and take them to Period 8.
As you should. Hey, Soraya. And what do you have planned for Valentine's Day?
I'm going out to eat.
Okay, and what's your favorite Valentine's Day candy?
Caramel chocolate.
Caramel chocolates. What's your name?
Kayla.
And what do you got planned for Valentine's Day?
I have a home game at 5:30 against Lisa Midwest.
Okay. You don't got no girlfriend or nothing?
No, I wish.
Oh. Okay. What's your name?
Nisha.
What's your name?
Jaden.
And what's your dream Valentine's Day?
Okay, so I want my man to already be like, I want you to wear this type. And then after that, I want to come outside, it's like a black truck and stuff. I'm getting in it, all that. And then I go to like a place, a restaurant or something, and then we eat and stuff, things of that nature. Oh yeah, with my flowers and stuff too. Yeah.
That's hard. Like, for real, that's my dream. And so, yeah, whoever my future man is, make sure you watch this video.
Her standards are high.
Yep.
Standards are very high.
Yep.
What's your name?
Miss Wiggins.
Mr. Moses.
And what do you guys have planned for Valentine's Day?
On actual Valentine's Day, we have a game. Well, I have a game. He's got a game.
The day before.
And so whatever we do, which we'll probably just go out to dinner or maybe have some adult beverages on the weekends, before or after, but probably not anything during the week.
I'm gonna get lit.
All right. It's crazy.
Happy Valentine's Day, Grandview. Period, baby girls.
Happy Valentine's Day, Grandview.
Happy Valentine's Day.
This is Naya Guy Time, Bulldog TV. Every month, an award is given to 2 students in each academy. In January, we celebrated students who've shown leadership inside and outside the classroom. Arts Academy winners were Serenity Brown and Colin Callahan. Business Communications Academy honored Sanaya Tillman and Olivia McDowell. EMT celebrated Brian Mayer and Shaylin Dawkins. And from Health and Human Services, Aaron Colvin and Kari Spalding. Congratulations to these students for exhibiting great leadership skills.
Have you ever wanted to start a small business and don't have the money? The Elks Lodge may have a solution for you. Entrepreneurs between 17 and 25 years old can apply to the Elks Lodge for a scholarship of up to $1,000 to start a small business. Funds are available on a first-come, first-served basis. Scan the QR code here for more information. Here are several upcoming important dates. Well, that's it for this special edition. To view this episode and more, go to www.ghsthestudent.com or follow us on Facebook and Twitter at GHS Bulldog TV. I'm Maya Christensen Wright.
And I'm Cree Hill.
Have a great day, Bulldogs.
Those look scrumdiddly yum yum.
Purr.
Those look scrumdiddly. Those look scrumdiddly yum yum.
Purr.
I'm finna say the next part. Those look scrumdiddly yum yum.
A purr. They were delicious. This month is
No, we can't say that.